What's up, Gam fam, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Join the Gam fam. It's lit over here. Today we are back with another album reaction. Okay, this is Kylie Minogue's Impossible Princess. I'm excited because I enjoy going through her albums and seeing how different each one is, you know, and I have been putting this one off for a while, but I'm just like, it's time. It's time. But yeah, so we're gonna get right into it. There are a few songs that are like the same. It's just a lot of different remixes. So I'm not gonna do those unless you guys want me to go back and do those. But we are going to do all of the regular songs on this album. But let's get right into it. As always, we have the lyrics on this side and the song on this side. Let's get right into it. Here we go. Too Far is the first one. Sounds like a movie.
Caught up in this house, trapped my very own self in a snare of my mind. No more space in a slither. Wouldn't give for a deep breath inside, where the chaos has me captive, where there's no exit sign, where I fuel the stupid fire with these feelings of mine.
Oh my gosh! And I was literally like, this sounds kind of like horror, and then you hear the Michael Myers like what? That's so trippy. Okay, let's go back because I wasn't expecting that.
Exit sign, where I fuel the stupid fire with these feelings of mine. Second, the taste that I agree with. Getting past these burns into my eating, more silence is a comfort. But there is no one else where I'll be up from under and curl myself.
I feel like my brain is trying to process this song because this is so different from any Kylie Minogue song that I've ever heard. You know, it's like she's like out of breath, and maybe the background does sound like Michael Myers because he would chase, well, not really chase people, but he would, you know, they would run, and and maybe she's like trying to symbol that being out of breath. I don't know, but like it's very interesting. I don't know what I think about it right now, but let's keep going. I'm gonna go back a little bit.
Said I agree with, getting past these burns into my eating, more silence is a comfort. But there is no one else where I'll be up from under and curl myself.
I want to know, has she ever performed this song live? Because I kind of want to see like how it sounds on stage. Cause it's not my personal favorite. And I'm trying to figure out why she opened this album with this song. Y'all let me know, but yeah, it's taking me a minute to adjust to it because it's not the Kylie that I'm used to. So I'm like, wait, okay, all right. I have to adjust, guys.
too far, 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 too
We gotta switch up. Was this in a soundtrack or something? Like I'm hearing extra sounds. Like it's supposed to be in a movie, or like they took the music video and put it into the album. You know, like I feel like I'm supposed to be seeing something while listening to this, because all like the background sounds, it kind of sound like there was some buzzing, and then like her out of breath, like huffing and puffing, and I'm just like, what's going on? This has to be a song for a soundtrack, or for something that's supposed to be like spooky or Halloween or something, because I feel like, just based on the Mike Myers inspo, it's just I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out why she opened with this song. Like, maybe because I know a lot of albums, they tell a story. So maybe she went too far where like she killed a guy. I'm not sure, but and then she's running, or he's running away, and that's why she's out of breath. But I don't know, because it said, lured into this den, it's bitter, and I want the sweetness again. So maybe she felt like she was lured into the relationship, and now she wants out, so maybe she escaped. Like, I don't know. But this is crazy, because this is the first time ever that I wasn't sure about a Kylie Minogue song. But like, let's go to the next one. Oh, we know this one. I like this one. Cowboy Style. Cowboy Style. Okay, here we go. this song reminds me of that song, and it feels, and it feels. I don't know who sings that song, but it reminds me of that. But just looking at the lyrics, because I've heard this song plenty of times, but I never really knew the lyrics, and that's another main reason why I do album reactions, because a lot of the songs that I react to, I may think I know the lyrics and then I read the lyrics and I'm like, oh, she said that, not this. But yeah, just like looking at this from the beginning, she said, shed my skin since you came in, where do you end and I begin. So she's become one with this person, and it's just like we're together, we're one person, and I feel this much love for you that you don't even know the difference, but like it just shows that they are one, and they can't be separated. And then she's like, awoke my senses, yet you stopped time, you took me to a deeper high. That's what love can do. That love can definitely do that. The essence of my hopes and fears, creation of my muddled dreams. So I think that she's just reminiscing on the time she fell in love and how she felt in that moment. And it's very poetic the way that she's describing it, and I love it. I don't remember this. I like that. That part sounds like I want to say Dutch. Like it sounds like the clog dancing, like, or maybe like tap dancing. If you listen really closely, it just sounds like the feet are moving. It sounds like a bunch of people and they're just like moving their feet, But I just like from the lyrics, it seems like she is very she's in love, but also she's scared at the same time, because maybe she doesn't want her heart broken or something, because she mentioned how she was frightened here, and then she mentioned up here something, peace and terror all in one. So I'm just like, maybe she's just like, this is new and I am in love, but I don't know what to expect, and I'm just scared that I'll get my heart broken. I'm not sure, but that's what I got from that. Hey, it's like a little river dance. Wow. She held on to that note, okay? Man, it's so funny cuz like listening to the studio version, I heard a lot that I haven't heard before on tour. Like she definitely switches it up. This is what I constantly say, how, you know, Kylie doesn't sing the same song more than once. You know, it's the same song, but it seems different each time because she makes it different. So there was a lot that I haven't heard before, and I was like, "Oh, I like this," especially like I think maybe it was the violin. I want to say it was the violin or not bagpipes. I don't know, but it was given like Irish vibes mixed with something else that I can't put my finger on. But yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. But yeah, okay, so the next song is Some Kind of Bliss. I think I reacted to this one too. Here we go. Crazy how I understand this. Like she says she's feeling the color of this person, and it's just like I get that. Like you can really feel a color. So I feel like maybe she's feeling warmth, so it's giving like a red, orange, or yellow. No, yellow, no. I wouldn't say yellow, but like red, orange type of vibe. Y'all let me know what you think like warm would mean for a person. Like what color would be warm for a person. from this, I don't know, because 1997, Kylie would have been in her 20s, right? Or would she have been a teenager? I think she was in her 20s in 1997. But I'm trying to figure out, is this like an album from her, like speaking on her first love or her first relationship? Because she's constantly talking about being in fear. And I'm just like, a lot of times when you fall in love, you do have that fear. And I'm like, is this her first relationship? Is she talking about the first guy that she ever loved? Y'all let me know. I'm not sure. I don't really know her relationship timeline. So was she dating someone back in 1999? If so, let me know. It could have been that guy, Donovan. Was his name Donovan something? It could have been him, or it could have been somebody else. But yeah, let me know. Wait, I gotta go back, cause that did something to me. That solo, and then, oh my goodness, I gotta go back. Sorry, y'all. Oh man. One thing about songs from the 90s, you know that it's from the 90s because they had the fade out. I feel like if you listen to a song now, it's no fade out. It just ends. Like, it just ends. And so it's like you're just like listening to them just slowly fade out in the background. But this production had me in a chokehold. I'm just like, that guitar, and just, I don't know what other instrument that was that played, but it just like, ooh, it lifted my soul. I love that. But yeah, I feel like I probably only reacted to that one time or something like that, because it sounds familiar, but at the same time it doesn't. But I remember that name, so I know I had to have reacted to that song, but it just sounds so new, you know? But yeah, so the next song is called Did It Again. Alright.
Clever girl, think you are, but you think too much. Shut down, Turner, don't look that way anymore. Clever girl,
Hey.
think no, but you don't know much. Try to make a move, go to a different door. You know it's all in your head. You better put that business to bed. By your bare hands of the sign you met with the monster in your mind. You did it again.
Oh!
You did it again. Won't you listen to me when I'm telling you it's no good for you?
Ooh!
Clever
I
girl.
like how it kind of sounds like a little bit of a Asian twang to it, like I don't even know what you call it. Dun, dun, dun. I can't even do it, but it sounds like it's like inspired, like Asian inspired. I want to say China, but I'm not sure, so that's why I just said Asian. But I really like this. I feel like it's giving me nostalgic vibes. Like it's definitely seeming like I heard this maybe in a older movie or TV show. Like I could have heard it in 10 Things I Like About You, or is it 10 Things I Hate About You, something like that, or like those old movies like Cruel Intentions, or just like the early 2000s movies, like something with what's her name, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank right now. She was in Save the Last Bell. Kristen Dunst. Like I feel like she was in a movie with the song playing like this. But yeah, this could have been in a soundtrack for sure. Dang. I love this. You did it again. You did it again. Won't you listen to me when I'm telling you it's no good for you? You did it love that chorus. Like, it's something about it. It's like, you did it again. It's no good for you. Like, I like that part. It's just like, it gives me nostalgic vibes, y'all. I can't help it. But yeah, that was great. Okay, so the next song is called Breathe. I'm almost certain that I reacted to this song as well, but I'm not sure. Let's listen. Here we go. Yeah, that sounds familiar already. Just because I'm bored.
Don't blame me just because I'm bored. I'm needy. I need to taste it. Oh, don't down me just because I am quiet. I'm thinking about it. Oh, I'm helpless about the way I'm being. I'm thinking about it. Oh, I'm so deep, everything inside. I'm looking in the space this time.
I wonder if, hold on, pause. I wonder if Kylie was an overthinker, because sometimes you can overthink things. You know, she's saying that, like, just because I'm quiet, I'm thinking about it all. So I'm trying to figure out, like, what exactly is she thinking about? Is she thinking about the relationship? Is she thinking about how she feels about this person? What is she thinking about? And why is she so quiet? Like, yes, when you're thinking, you go to a place where your mind has to be quiet, you know? So you tend to just kind of not shut down, but you sit there and then you just think to yourself, and people will be like, why are you so quiet? What's wrong with you? And it's just like, I'm just thinking about what? And that's how I feel right now. What's she thinking about? What you thinking about, Kylie? But yeah.
The bullet's in my muscles, the beat is in my bones. It's hard to be
knows you, that's why. There she goes again.
I'm making my way through the mud.
wonder how the production worked back in the 90s, because listening to this and like thinking about how songs sound like today and age, I'm just like, it just seems like they were experimenting. Like they were just like, oh, let's push this up, let's pull this down, let's do this sound, and it's like, how in the world did the engineer come up with this? You know, like where are they now? What type of music do they do now? Because it's like, of course you have to evolve over time with the times, but I wonder if it's less work to do now or if it's harder to do now. Because I would feel like it would be harder back then to do songs like this with so many different under beats and tones and sounds and stuff like that, while today it's only maybe like 2 or 3 sounds in one. She's actually like talking to herself by saying that it won't be long, breathe. At first I thought that she was talking to her partner, but I think she's talking to herself. This is what she's thinking. And when she said, where was it? Okay, wait, it's up here. She says something about looking up. And yeah, I'm sorting. Is that yeah? I'm sorting everything inside. I'm looking in the space. Like, it seems like, you know how when someone's trying to think of something, they're just like they're looking up, because it's like, I'm trying to find the words that I want to say, so I gotta look up in the sky to bring those words to my mind. And that's just what I thought about, because she kept saying about thinking, and then when she said looking up into space, I'm like, oh, that's how she thinks. She looks up when she thinks. But most people do that. But yeah, I think that this song is clear that she is an overthinker though. But I am too, so I can't really say anything about that. But yeah. So the next song is Say Hey. What a wonderful kind of day. Alright, here we go. Yo, I'm sweating already. It's this light. I'm telling you, this light is hot. Oh, this sounds intense.
It's getting late. You might be sleeping.
I feel a build-up happening.
I couldn't wait. I'm caught up with feeling this way. Don't want to disturb you, but I must, just to say hey.
You gonna wake him up just to say hey, Kylie? Now I want to know you guys' opinion. If your significant other woke you up just to say, hey, I miss you, how would you feel? Because I'm someone who loves their sleep, and I probably would be pissed. Like, You woke me up to say you miss me. Get out. No, just kidding. But it's funny. She said, I have to disturb you. I must, just to say hey. Oh man.
I'm missing you. I wish you were with me. The water's warm. It's making me in the mood to play. So good to disturb you. If you please, I need to say hey.
These sounds. Yeah, she's definitely missing him. You know, I'm at first I was like, oh wow, this song is so short, but at the same time I was just like, it probably could have been shorter because she didn't sing for like half the song. Like it was just like her like and the beat going. So I feel like it could have been shorter. I feel like this was written for someone specifically, and maybe she was thinking about them while she was on tour and she was missing them, so that's why she came up with this song, and I guess that's all she wanted to say. So it specifically went to that one person, and that one person probably knows that this song is about them. But for us, it's like it is a little short. Like look at it. It's literally two verses in the outro. Like that's a really short song, but at the same time she had the instrumental just going, and I feel like she could have shortened that or just added more to the song, added more words, or even put a chorus in between the two verses or something like that. But yeah, I feel like that was just for specifically one person's ears to hear, and she just put it on the album. All right, so the next song is called Drunk. All right. There's a riot in my senses. That line alone is very telling. Like, I'm telling you, she's definitely an overthinker. I feel like she just, maybe she feels like she doesn't deserve certain things, or maybe she's like, maybe this isn't her first relationship and she's thinking about certain things that her past did and maybe putting it on to this person, and so she's overthinking things and is probably like, this doesn't seem right, or I don't know, maybe she's making up things in her head, because we do that sometimes when we feel like we can't really trust a person. We start to get a little suspicious and there's just a, like she says, a riot. There's like a war going on in your head, because you're just like, you're torn. You're just like, should I trust this person, or should I, search their phone, or should I ask them questions, stuff like that. Like you have this pull going on in your head. Faith and words are not enough. Okay. Wow. Wow. Oh. So I just realized this song is sexual, because I was just like, at first I'm thinking like she's actually drinking, but then she said, I'm not happy drunk. That's probably like the drinking part. But then when she says till I'm drunken, so that means that somebody's drinking her, if you know what I mean. And then and then she goes into till you take all of me. Come on, like yeah. Yeah.
Like my anthem for you, here comes like my pain for you, and tears pour like my lust for you. Love lies like my hope for you, and light falls like my armor for you. Faith stays like my care for you, and words wait like my crave for you.
Wow. I feel like there was a lot of comparisons here. Like, time flies like my love for you. That mean, well, I'm not gonna do an explanation because I'm probably wrong. But I'm just thinking about just in a relationship, you're just like, whoa, when did this happen? It just hits you. You in love, and you just like, you compare that to time, because the time, you like, where did the time go? So it's like, that comparison makes sense. And then space grows like my envy for you. Now that, my envy for you. So maybe, she's talking about, she's envious about him not, space grows, because maybe they're apart, and maybe she's envious of him not having to be on the road, or just being a normal person. I'm not sure about that one. Hurt comes like my pain for you. Hurt and pain, yeah, that makes sense. And tears pour like my lust for you. Like, that's a lot of lust, okay? It means that she is completely lustful for this person. Love lies like my hope for you. Love lies like my hope for you. What could that mean? What does she hope for him? Not sure about that. Yeah, but I don't need to just analyze every line. It just felt like she was doing a lot of different comparisons. But yeah, okay. So the next song is called I Don't Need Anyone. Let's see. When did this album come out? I want to know, what album is this? Is this her first, second? Does it say here? 6. What? Oh my goodness, I would have never guessed 6. Wow, okay. What did I react to? Was Kylie before that one? Did I react to Kylie? Yes, I did. Dang, how many albums did I react to that was before this album? Because I feel like now I have to go all the way back. Because 6 before this one? And I know disco, I feel like disco was after this, because I think it was in 2000, like, it was definitely in the 2000s, but yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so I Don't Need Anyone. Wow, she goes from, like, being in love and lust and into, like, oh, I don't need you. He did her dirty. There it is. Okay. Already this sounds very free. Like she's free of this person, cuz just the upbeat, cuz you just went from, like, the drunk song was kind of like slower, and then you go to this happy beat when saying I don't need anyone. Yeah. She's free of this person. All right, let's go back a little bit. Okay. It's like happy. Now she needs to keep putting instrumental breaks in here. Like I wish they had to put like the guitarist name right here. But who was playing that? Ooh, oh, that gave me goosebumps. Oh my goodness, that that instrumental break did it for me. I mean, that was just wow. I y'all already know I really enjoy when there is a guitar solo. So that's right up my alley right there. All right, so the next one is called Jump. Okay. Where are we jumping from, Kylie? This is so slow.
If I'm scared, let me lose it. If I'm hungry, let me have it. If I'm cold, let my skin rise. If I'm wrong, let me learn it. If I'm grubby, let the dirt stay. If I'm tired, let me shut my eyes. I have dread and fear and light and laughter. I know there is an ever after. I'm ignorant, it only hurts sometimes. I run to the future and jump.
Sounds to me like she wants to be independent. You know, she's like, let me have this moment. Like, if I'm hurt, let me feel it. You know, don't try to make it feel better. Just let me feel that hurt. Let me feel these emotions that I'm feeling. And because maybe there is a such thing as a partner being overbearing, you know, and tending to your every need. It's good sometimes, and then sometimes it's just like, oh my gosh, just let me breathe, let me just, you know, figure out my own feelings, and just I need some space to figure out what I think about what's going on. So maybe that's what she's saying. Yeah. There's the fear again. Guitar. I run to the future. It's something about the production of this song that makes me envision a certain type of video. Like, if this was a music video, if she has a music video for this, I feel like I can picture it being like a hazy dream. How it's kind of like the camera lens is a little foggy, and then I can picture her in like a nightgown, and it's nighttime, and the window is open, and she's talking about I'll run to the future. I don't know. That's what I was envisioning while listening to this song, and it could be totally different from what I see in my head, but that's what I was envisioning. Alright, so the next song is Limbo. She seems very unsure. She's in limbo now? Okay. Oh my gosh, it's freezing, y'all. Go. So annoying. So we're talking about Limbo, and she's literally saying, don't make me speak or hear or look because I'm hurting. Help me out. So wait, at first, what did she say? She said, where is it? This notion of needing has helped me, right? So she's talking about help me out, and then up here she's saying let me breathe. So that does, show how she's tethering between the two, of like wanting to be alone sometimes and then wanting to be with the person. So that's why she's in limbo. She's in between. if she had to make, like, hold on, if she had to, like, make the album a certain length or something, because, or maybe it's just that I'm not used to the fact of songs, being so long without having like verses and singing and stuff. I'm wondering if she had to make it a certain length, or maybe because I know that back in the day songs couldn't be like a certain length, or they had to be a certain length in order for the artist to put them out. But yeah, let me know. So the next song is called Through the Years. Here we go. Make me sick.
Flames are light and lit at my ears, so that I can only hear mortal words of you through the years. Too many trusted word was said. My body was porous. I saved every drop of you, took it all as true. Now I wander my way through the years. Through the years. You blinded me with all your light. I wish I could see now. Promises and lies ignite the fire. And I wonder why I believe in you. Through the years. Through the years. Joy and laughter, tears and sadness, of hope and hope. Through the years, loving, hurt and healing, falling apart. Fooled by your disguise. I'm sorry that you are a pity all your pretensions of you. Now I'm starting new. I wish my way through the years.
feel like that was also, telling of the relationship that she was in. It just seems like she gets with the people who they will say one thing to her and make promises, and they turn into lies, and it's just like, I want better for Kylie. She seems like such an amazing woman, and it's hard to hear certain things about her love life. I mean, maybe this isn't about her, but I feel like it is, like art imitates life. So I feel like she's basically have been through it when it comes to relationships. But yeah, okay, so the next song is called Dreams.
Sleep with the sun, to be a sinner and saint, a lover and friend, to know a beginning but never an end. To fly in the ocean, to swim in the skies, believer in truth, defendant of lies, to know the purest love, the deepest pain, to be lost and found again and again.
Wow. It's a cycle. Oh, yes. Okay. I do remember hearing this song. I remember that part of An Impossible Princess. I feel like she only did a little snippet of it on one of her tours, but I didn't actually hear the whole thing. So now I'm hearing the whole thing, and it's just like, man, gosh, this person is putting her through it. I'm telling you, these lyrics are something crazy, man. It's just playing with someone's emotions and stuff is just a horrible game, why do that?
Try everything to be in as a hero, branded up, even sacred, and break every rule. To give into pleasure with no boundaries, living in chaos, and all we need to feel the touch of a man, a woman's caress, to know the limits of torture and tenderness.
The good and the bad. It was nice to hear the full song after hearing a snippet of it on her tour. I feel like I also heard this bridge as well on her tour. I think I heard the bridge and the chorus, but not all the way through. So yeah, it was nice getting the chance to see what the whole song sound like. So the next couple songs, so Love Takes Over Me, Tears, and This Girl, there isn't any lyrics on Genius, so we're just gonna listen to the songs. And I was thinking about listening to all the hold on. I was thinking about listening to all the remixes too, but then you saw that battery light popped up, so I'm just gonna have to go with what I said in the beginning. Okay, so the next one is called Love Takes Over Me. Okay. It's like an android. Why does this sound like it's to a soundtrack too? Like it sounds like something that I would hear on like 007 or something, one of those James Bond movies. Like the older one. Getting the beat change. like, oh my goodness, just the different sounds. It really, it has to be in a in like some type of movie or TV show or something, or specifically for a movie. It could be specifically for a certain movie, like a soundtrack. I would have to look it up. But yeah, it was definitely giving me like older James Bond. And I was just like, as I was listening to it, I could picture, him walking and doing his like that. Well, the intro is always the same, but it kind of, is it always the same? I think so. Or either the music changes in like the like, because if you've ever watched a James Bond movie, it's a long intro, and I'm trying to remember if it was always the same song and visuals, or if the song changed, the visuals remain the same, or opposite of that. Like, because I can literally see this song in the intro and him like walking. But yeah, all right, so the next song is called Tears. Oh, I know this one, don't I? This kind of sounds like Cowboy Style a little bit. Or did I hear this one? I think I heard this one. Yeah, I did hear this song. Yeah. I feel like my neck is gonna be hurting after this. Like, I can't help but to move my head. Like, I need some strobe lights. These beat changes be tripping me up. Harboring these tears of joy that I'm swimming in. Happier than high, this is happening. So cool to have salt water on my skin. It's not a pool of sorrow that I'm harboring these tears of joy that I'm swimming in. I know that this album is supposed to be electronic or techno, whatever you want to call it, but that song specifically sounds like techno all the way, like EDM techno. It sounds like something that would play at a rave or something. Like while I'm listening to it, I said I feel like I needed some type of lights just like flashing and just, feel it. Like I said, I couldn't help but to like move my neck. Like my neck is hurting now because it just has that quality to it where it's like, yeah, this is something that you can dance to at a rave party. All right, so the next song is, well, the last song is This Girl. Here we go. Bongos? The bass? Oh, is that a cello? Might be the bass.
Take me as I am, though I'm good at pretending I tire easily, and hurry to the ending. There's more than what you see, but now
this almost sounds country.
I hope you follow me and you get the meaning. Here's where I stand.
Is that maracas? I like how she ended on a positive note. It's like, be yourself. Don't try to be anyone else. I don't want to be nobody else. I want to be me, And if that's not enough, whatever. But okay, so this album, it was interesting because, like I said, I feel like it took me on a roller coaster, to be honest. Y'all know I'm honest, so I have to say it. It felt like they were experimenting with like different sounds and how to, have her sing different ways, because this, like I said, it really didn't sound like the Kylie that I've been used to listening to. Of course, I heard a few of the songs because she performed them on stage, but even those songs sound different in the album. Like, I don't know if it's because I was used to hearing the songs on the stage or what, but it sounds different on this album. So out of all the albums that I reacted to, I would have to put this album at the bottom. Like, I feel like my favorite album to this day, I think, is Disco. I think Disco is my favorite, and then of course the Tension album, and then what was that, the Kylie album? And then I think Fever. But yeah. So it was just like parts where I felt like the songs should be shorter, and then like, you know, there were parts where it was like the chorus kept repeating itself, but it wasn't like, it was only like a couple of words, but it just like went on for like a whole minute, you know. And I feel like that's why I thought that this was like maybe like her first or second album. I didn't know this was her sixth album. So I don't know if she was trying to do something new, like try to experiment maybe, or what. But yeah, that was my reaction to that, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.